What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I was going to allow the audio to play for this video because you can see me talking, but I figured I would just make a voiceover because I figured that would be easier and more effective than just me talking throughout the video. So as you can see, I'm starting off with my edges. Y'all like, why is she doing her edges? It's a makeup tutorial. I know. I start off doing my edges first because I like my edges to look fresh. And, when I need to redo them, I'll redo them. So I'm starting off with doing my edges first. And I'm using Eco Styler Gel and my edge brush. And I start off doing my edges first because if I do my edges after I do my makeup, I get makeup inside of my edges, and I don't like that. That's not cute. So that's why I do my edges first. Now, you can see like it's a little too much hair in the front, so I'm going to fix that in a minute. But what I do is I just take the Eco Styler Gel and I apply it onto my edges. Like so, and I always do like one side at a time. So I do like this side, and then I do like the middle, which I'm gonna fix that in a minute, like I said. But yes, I do one side at a time. And what I do is after I apply it, I like to comb through the edges and just make sure that the product is distributed evenly. And then I use the comb. I don't really use the brush. So I always use the comb and I just swoop. And I always do like 3 swoops on each side. So 1, 2, and 3. And that third one could have been a little better, but it's fine. So we just gonna continue. And I did not like how it was so much hair pulled out. So what I did was I just took some hair and slid it back into the Bantu knot, because that's where I think it came out of. Because I did not have that much hair out. But yes, I like to just swoop this to the same side. And yes, honey, we look good. We look good on that side. Okay, so I like to, apply some more Eco Styler Gel on to the other side. I feel like I got more hair on that side. But my edges is growing, thank God. Y'all, when I did that TWA video, I didn't have any edges at all. Y'all can see when I did that video, I put the air quotes around edges because I simply did not have any. So the fact that my hair is growing, I'm just so happy. I am so happy. Okay, so I could have did that side a little bit better, but yeah, this is what we're working with right now. So we are done with the edges. Now we're gonna move on to the face. And so yes, I'm still talking. And I like to start off with the foundation. Sometimes I start off with eyebrows, but this time I'm just starting off with the foundation. And I have the CoverGirl. Oh, y'all, don't do me in the comments. It's the CoverGirl foundation, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like in a minute. This is it, y'all, with the red top. Outlast, that's what it's called, and it's full coverage. And I love this foundation, y'all. It's literally like $4 and some change, but you would never know because it's so effective. I love this foundation. Okay, so I apply like 3 to 4 pumps on each side. One on my nose, one on my forehead, one above my lip, and one on my chin. And that is enough for my full face. And I just go in with my brush and I dab it all over. And make sure when y'all put y'all foundation on, like, y'all are like dabbing it, not swiping it. And that's for concealer too. Like, don't swipe it, just like blend it in. And y'all can see my face is getting orange. But don't worry, like, it's not gonna stay that way. And I'm looking in the mirror to make sure, I'm blending everything correctly. Because sometimes can't really see everything in the camera. Okay, and then, like, I like to go and get that chin and that neck. I don't apply any more product. I just use what's on the brush and do that. Okay, so we're done with foundation. So I'm talking about how my face is so orange right now. But it's gonna calm down in a minute. So next I'm going in with my e.l.f. concealer. It's the 16-hour camo concealer in the color olive. And I love this concealer. Like, I just recently started using it, and I don't know, I might like it a little bit more than LA Pro Girl. But LA Pro Girl will always be what it is, like, I still love them too as well, but this just does something for me. So I like to put it underneath my eyes, and I try to make sure it's evenly distributed throughout and that it's the same amount on each side. Then I go and put it onto my nose and above my lip, also on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead, just a little bit. And sometimes I let this dry, but I don't know, like, I feel like either way, whether you let it dry or whether you leave it as is, it still gives. So sometimes I don't even wait for it to dry up a little bit. I just go ahead and start blending. So for this part, I just use a beauty blender, and I just blend it out. And I start from the outer edges, and I make my way inward towards my eye. But you always want to start on the outer edges when blending. Make sure to get those creases. And blend, blend, blend. I love to blend upwards as well, because I just feel like it just gives the eye a lift. So yes, I like to blend in an upward motion. Y'all, I'm still like, how did my edges grow? Like, that junk is crazy to me. As I just watched this video and look at some of my pictures, I'm like, I was praying for edges because I didn't have none. But wait, y'all see the contrast? Like, I love a bright under eye. So this is another reason why I do this too, because, like, bright under eye is just everything to me. I love for my face to have that contrast. I don't like when it's all just one color. So yes. So next I go in and I blend out my nose. And you just want to go up and down in a straight line. Girl, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But yes, you just want to blend everything. Okay, so y'all kind of see the contrast in my face. Like, there's some light and there's some dark. That's what I like. But I'm about to go in and take it a step further with this setting powder. So you always want to set your face after putting the liquid on there. So always set it. And for my under eye, I like to go in with a lighter setting powder because I like the bright under eye. Like I said before, I had a call coming in, and y'all can see that the quality of the video kind of changed because I had my brightness up a little bit. I sometimes just feel like it makes the quality of the video look better, but I wanted y'all to clearly see like everything. So that's why when I came back and I changed the quality, I was like, okay, this might be a little better so y'all can actually see everything. So okay, I think that's what I'm explaining right now. But yes, I had to tell y'all that because I know y'all like it look different. So I go in with the lighter setting powder underneath the eye only because I like a bright under eye. And I just dab until it is all thoroughly blended. And I go in like the crease of my nose too, because I didn't even contour my nose for this. And most days I don't contour my nose, honestly. That's why I didn't do it for the video. But when I choose to do another look, like maybe I'll do like some different color eyeshadow or something, then I'll go ahead and like contour my nose for y'all. But this is just like a everyday makeup look, and it's for beginners. Like anybody can do this. All you need is these products, and they don't even have to be these exact products. It could be a variation of it. So like just use what you have. Okay, so y'all see the difference? Like one of my eyes is like bright underneath, and then like that whole side of my face over there is like the same color. So that's what I don't like. I don't like it to be the same color. So I go in with the setting powder on that side as well and do the same thing. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with that setting powder. So next, what I'm going to do, this is kind of my favorite part, y'all. I'm still blending, but I'm just trying to make sure that everything is kind of seamless. There's no, like, I need to blend that in a little bit more over there by my nose, but it's going to work. I need to do the other side. Okay, so this is my favorite part. This is my Black Radiance pressed powder, and I believe it's in the shade Mocha. And when I bring this to my face, like, it just all comes together. Like, I love this stuff. Like, I'm gonna have to get some more in a minute. Clearly, y'all see that. I'm gonna have to get some more, but this is my favorite. And I take a big fluffy brush and I just, apply some onto the brush. And yes, y'all, like, immediately, like, I love it. Because you can see the contrast in my face. Like, you see, like, I like the bright under eye, but I still love my chocolatey, like, this just brings back the richness in my face. And I love it. And I apply it, like, in the darker areas where I want, no highlight to be. Basically creating, like, highlight and shadows and everything. So we are, get that nose. Okay, so next I'm going to go in for my brows. Now, if you have thicker brows, you can go ahead and, like, use a spoolie and brush through your brows. My brows are not thick at all, so I just did that little thing with my fingers, and I just go ahead and start filling them in. I'm just adjusting the camera so I can make sure I can see the mirror as well. Now, what I do is I start at the bottom of the brow. And I just follow the shape of my natural brow. Y'all gonna see, like, this, like, when I first did my brows in this video, I normally do not do my brows like this. That's why some people be doing their brows off camera, and I totally understand, because, like, girl, I don't know what I did. I'm like, this is not how I do my brows. I never have a problem doing my brows. But this particular time, when I was recording, they want to mess up, or I want to mess up, rather. So, I outline the bottom, I outline the top, and then I just go ahead and fill it in. I do drag it out some, a little bit, like, towards my nose. I always do that, though. And then I'll go back in and use a brush or use my finger and kind of, like, take away the boxiness of the brow. So this next brow, y'all, I don't know what I did, but I'm like, that's not it. Don't laugh, y'all. Like, because I'm going to fix it in the end. In the end, you're not even going to be able to tell. But I think I did this one, like, my arch and my eyebrows are different. So, like, I think one is higher than the other. So, I literally was just following the shape of my brow. But sometimes you got to, like, kind of, like, finesse it, kind of make it look similar. Because your eyebrows don't have to be identical, but they do have to be sisters at least. So, you see how one is, like, way up there, and I noticed that immediately, and I was like, oh, heck no, like, we gotta fix this. So, I'm going back in with the pencil, and I'm gonna clean it up, I'm gonna fix it up. I'm gonna fix it, because even after I do my lashes and stuff, I'm gonna go back in and make them look right, because this right here, I was just like, no. And by the way, this is a brown pencil. It might look a little darker, but I like to use brown, and I'm doing that thing where I take away the boxiness of the brow. You can use a brush for it as well, which I will do eventually, but sometimes I just use my finger. No, No, immediately no. I do not like them. Like, yeah, no, I don't like them. And I'm going to go ahead and, like, fix them. But I'm going to go ahead and put the concealer on. So when you use the concealer, make sure you get a flat brush. And go ahead and take that same concealer that you used on your face. And just apply it onto the brush. And this is where you can kind of like drag the concealer a little bit to just like go in the shape of your brow. And I'm kind of like, you gonna see, like, my eyebrows gonna look way too thin. Like, I don't, it's a personal preference thing. Like, some people like their eyebrows thin. But for me, I like them to be a little thicker because I think naturally my eyebrows are already thin. And then when I make them, like when I fill them in, I don't like them to still be thin. Like, I want a little thickness to them. So what I do is, you're going to see. Then, like, this is a lot, y'all. Because one of the eyebrows, this eyebrow, I believe, is going to be thicker than the other one. And I noticed that, like, when I immediately, like, you can see it too. Like, just, no. Immediately, no. Like, no. I can talk about myself because, like, I'm not perfect. Like, I am not perfect at all. That's why I said this is for beginners. But I am going to show you how to finesse it. Like, if you mess up, you can always go back and fix it. And this is what I did. So I noticed that one was thicker than the other one. And it's still a bit thick. But I go ahead and I like try to make them the same size. And they wind up being too small. But then I go ahead and I thicken them up again. So you gonna see. But yes, when you put on your concealer, just make sure you just blend it out. And you want to make sure when you blend it out that there's no like harsh lines or anything. So just keep blending with the brush until you don't see like any lines or anything, because that's not cute. But they say eyebrows can be the hardest thing, honestly, because eyebrows just frame the whole face. So if your eyebrows not cute, like, it kind of mess up the whole face, in my opinion. So that's why we got to get this together, because this is not it. But y'all gonna see, it's not gonna look as bad, but it's still, like, not to my liking, because I don't like them to be so thin. But I'm gonna go ahead and fix it. Y'all gonna see. Okay, so now, like, I'm just checking them out, trying to see if they are looking a little bit more similar, which they are. And I'm just trying to take away that boxiness of the brow again. But I'm still not finished, y'all. Like, it's still not to my liking, so I'm still going to fix them. So, y'all, clearly I don't like them. But I'm going to just keep going for right now. And then I'm going to go back and... Oh, my goodness. Sorry for the dog barking in the background. But I'm going to go in and just choose my lashes. So I really like those. So I'm going to put those on. Then I'll go back and, touch on my eyebrows. But I love big fluffy lashes, like, and I use hair glue for my lashes. Don't talk about me in the comments. Lash glue, maybe I don't get the right kind, but it does not last that long for me. And I like my lashes to like last, so that's why I use hair glue, because hair glue has never done me wrong. So don't talk about me. Also, don't talk about me for this too, but there's no specific tool that I use to put the glue on the lash. I literally use my finger. I pour the glue on a surface where I know it can come off, because you know hair glue will not come out of anything. But I pour it on a surface where I know it can just rub off, and then I put it on my finger. I rub my finger across the lash, and then I put the lash on. Don't talk about me, because it works, okay? It works. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my black eyeliner, which is a pencil, and I just go underneath my waterline and apply. I'm looking in the mirror, y'all, because I need to see what I'm doing. But yes, I'm just applying that on my waterline, and I kind of make it a little thick, just a little bit, because I want it to be visible. And I just feel like it looks bolder that way. So I like to do that. And y'all gonna see the difference from one eye to the other. Just how much it adds to the eye. Like, it's so simple, but it does something. Like, do y'all see that? Like, I love it. So I just go ahead and I do the same thing to the next eye. Okay, so now I'm just going in again with my eyebrow pencil, just making it a little bit thicker. And when you do this, like, if you messed up or if you just want to make it a little bit thicker, I don't think it's necessary to go back in with your concealer unless you messed it up and you go outside the line or something. But that concealer that first time is good enough. I'm just, especially because I'm just going in the center, really. I'm just thickening it up a little bit more. And I'm checking them out to see if I like them. And I do like these better than the first time I did them. So, yes. I had to fix that, y'all, because I'm like, something ain't right. So next, what I'm gonna do is just get rid of that boxy look. I don't like boxy brows, really. I like it to look natural, but still bold but natural, you know. So I did that. Next, what I'm going to do is put a little bit, which I might have, I don't know, like I could have did this before I put my lashes on, but, and don't talk about my palette, y'all. I know it's a little beat up looking, but what I do is I take that little brown right there, that light brown, and I put that on my eyelids. I could have done this before I put the lashes on, but it's okay. If you forget this step before putting your lashes on, you can always go back and just apply it. And it may not make that much of a difference because my lashes are so big, but like, I don't know, it makes a difference to me, so I like to do it. And because this is a natural look, I don't really go for like any other color besides brown. Even if I did a darker brown, it would still be cute. And then I like to go in and line my lips. Now this is the black one. You can also use the brown one if you don't want it to be so bold. But I think because I was wearing black already, I was like, let me just go ahead and put the black on. And sometimes I just like the black because, I don't know, black is just nice. Like, it's bold, but still like very simple. That's what I like about it. And you just blot it in a little bit. And then I go in with some clear gloss. This is from the Beauty Supply. So it's just regular. You can use any type of clear gloss. And I love clear. I like a clear gloss or a pink with the clear on top. But most of the time, if I'm going for like a natural face, I just do the clear. With the lined lips, of course. I always line my lips. And I just got that from the Beauty Supplies, the Vitamin E Broadway lip gloss. So we are almost finished. Now I go in with my setting spray. Now I don't really have setting spray, but I use rose water because you can use rose water as setting spray. And something is wrong with the actual bottle, so I have to like finesse it some sort of way, like take it out a little bit and then spray it. So that's why I take it out a little bit. Trying to figure out how to spray it. So there we go. Now, one thing that I could have done, like looking back over this video, I could have blended my nose a little better. But y'all learning from my mistakes. This is a beginner video, so don't come for me in the comments, y'all. Like, I could have blended it better. I can see that like on the camera, but sometimes that's why I be looking in the mirror, because the camera don't be picking up everything, at least when I'm doing it. But now that I'm watching it back, I can clearly see that I should have blended it a little more. But y'all, what I'm gonna do is, okay, I want y'all to look at my face. Like, I didn't put any blush on, right? Yet it looks like I'm wearing blush. That's crazy, right? I think the key to that is the rose water, as well as making sure you moisturize and cleanse your face before putting any makeup on. I really think it like, makeup is supposed to enhance the beauty that you already have, right? So I think naturally my cheeks just be looking red or orange or something, like, but I don't know. If you feel like you want to put on a little blush, then you do that. You don't have to like not put blush on, but a little goes a long way, I'll say that. So yes, I was kind of ending the video, but I forgot to do one more thing, so I added that at the end, and I'm going to show y'all that in 1 second. Okay, y'all, so this is the part I forgot to just add a little bit of highlight to my nose. So this is my highlight palette. It's by Revolution, and my eyeshadow palette was by Revolution as well, but I just go in with that shimmery brown, and I apply a little bit right there, as well as in the center. And if I would have just blended my nose a little on the side, it would be perfect. But that's okay. We learn it, and I know for next time when I do another video that's what I'll do. I don't think this video is complete trash, so I'm still going to upload it. I'm still going to upload it, and I really hope you guys learned something from my video. But yes, this was definitely fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.